For the first time when Mama Pat Nana Agada ekopiem wo amasaman quarter one fa bibia ankata nanim me who that particular video me who Mama Pat o piem ma bibia ankata nanim am say and then something is about to go down and true something has touched down na okopiem wo quarter court ne sentence e demand 15 years no court act sentence ne so e dey about 1 year pe na say what 14 e dey free so court chema a 15 years sentence ye dey mama apart no e very very harsh it wo man e different e sentence I say we e 1 year and wo man e 200 e penalty e unit I say eno so obetwia na mama part e bepie mu e wo court no o hwe se ne nanim si dawo nanim kama and I just so dey buy nanim din and o dey bewura ma just so sa dey be say ye hu e ne kunu ehyiama enso wo ho ye hu e fans of e mama part na sorry ma bi enso wo ho owie ye lawyer for a mama part and so acheche nsemu de be en esi ye omo case ni kra na de sen achese court ate nsemu we so you hear the arrival of mama part evangelist Patricia Esiama Fast.
Last year July, Anna, your mama part court, I work across circuit courts. A one for charges being. I know what the 15-year detail imprisonment at all. As I'm the bar, and I ain't know it. Yes, we appeal. The dear appeal no home upon your back. And the judge and say, Mamma, no football, you go no circuit court on day. What you do? Name moment, I saw you at the tone of 15 years, no day. That also no day. It's were trapped 14 years ago. Until they know, Mamma, come for just 1 year. And that's our final, the sum of a penalty unit of 200 penalty units. And that is a
200 penalty, no, my best.
12 cities. 12
times 200. And if it's in Bra, one more second course sentence, and more chassis.
Yes, chassis. And that is the word Tragum. What do you know? Jill, you better. And there's a sentence also 12 months, and there's a calculation to it. The very amount of that
now, I say now, pinch of there.
I know, and then Anagada, or her Esiama, so the NLT fans, and so in some more can. Yet, a lawyer, and so much as all the to job about a client, a year 15 years, I had to so, and about a year 1 year. No,
let's go. Okay. Our prayer. Our prayer was for the conviction to be set aside, but in the wisdom of the courts, he has upheld the conviction and rather reduced the sentencing from 15 years to 1 year. I think it's a good news. And already spent about 7 months in imprisonment, so I'm sure she'll be out very soon.
Certainly. So a lot of who has followed this, the conviction was on 3rd July, if I'm not wrong.
That's correct.
If I'm not wrong, and so that means that some 5 months more to go for her, I believe.
There's a calculation to that, so let's keep our calm. Definitely she'll come out.
Now we know that at the court below, she was fined 25 penalty unit for the charlatanic advertisement. Has that been paid already?
No, that one, it was 25 penalty units in default of 1 month imprisonment. She has already served that jail term.
Because now we know that the judge also gave her 200 penalty unit for the charges of defrauding by force pretense. What is your reaction to that?
That one will be paid immediately before we leave court.
We also told that she's supposed to the monies that were proved to have been collected, 500 cedis each of 2 complainants, making 1,000 cedis by February 24. What have you heard from her or her
That
husband?
is where the wisdom of the judge comes in. A person is found guilty of having defrauded another person of the sum of 1,000 Ghana cedis and impose an prison term of 15 years. It's clearly ridiculous. So that has been set aside, and the 1,000 cedis is not something that cannot be paid. Indeed, it will be paid today before we leave here.
Do you know the complainant?
They will be paid to the registry of the court, and we have a way of getting them to come to court for it.
For a lot of people who have followed this, who
the first person to be jailed. We have so many prominent figures in Ghana and even outside Ghana who were once at a point in their lives were jailed. So jail, the prison is for all of us. So the lessons that we draw from it That's what is important. Because today, it is Mama Pat. Tomorrow, if you don't order your steps well, if you don't fortify your mind and you continuously renew your mind, you may also end there. The prison gate is not going to be closed today. It is for all of us. So it's the lessons that we learn from it. That is the most important thing.
Finally, from me, one of your grounds of appeal, obviously on the error of law, was the patent bias you said that the judge below had against the client and even the legal team. The appellate judge says that was not on the record of appeal.
Okay, so getting to the tail end of the judgment, if you listen to my lord carefully, he said that there were manifest inconsistencies in the testimonies of both prosecution and defense. But whereas the trial judge only focused on the inconsistencies in the case of the defense, she was completely silent on the inconsistencies in the case of prosecution. The judge said that. So it means to some extent she finds some merit in the accusations we are making. But as the judge said, if you appear before a judge and he have this banter with you, it won't go into the record. So though we are not oblivious of what happens in court, but some of these allegations become very difficult to prove. But in our submissions, we pointed to instances where lawyers were made to cross-examine the prosecution witness for about 3 hours. And that is a clear example. If a lawyer is required to stand on his feet to do a marathon cross-examination, it is one of the things. But the judge has spoken. I believe that is what it is.
You've dealt with the evangelist for quite some time now. Will you say that post the judgment of the court, she was in a happy mood?
Of course. You have been slapped with 15-year jail term. Our prayer was for the entire conviction of the court. He said, no, I will uphold the conviction. But I don't see 15-year jail term in respect of 100 Ghana cedis defrauding, to be fair. And 14 years of it has been slashed. Won't you celebrate? Won't you be happy for it? So I think it's a good thing.
Thank you very much.
It's not what we entirely wish for, but it's a positive thing.
Thank you very much. Can you pass with your full name?
I'm Richard Asare Bafo.
Thank you very much. So that is counsel for Nana Agrada, obviously excited about the development today. She
100%. On from your home. On from your home. Oh, you're not here. And I will walk home. It's a dent in our Benassim. What if you win yourself? What are quiet, Jay? A summer cut to war. What's my party? Hey, maybe I just want it. I can say chick. You look at my favorite. I can't buy no wrong. I can't buy no.
That is the update from Evangelist Patricia Siama, Mama Pat. Just say, Ninsema, just say, Nam media and swa, and a sentence of 15 years. No, Yataso, Eddie about 1 year. Dowona TV, which one a comment section.